When fans first met Austin Chumlee Russell on Pawn Stars, he was the lovable, quirky employee who seemed more interested in jokes than business. But behind the laughs and one-liners, Chumlee quietly built a fortune that will leave you stunned. His net worth, side hustles, and surprising lifestyle prove that he's far more than just the comic relief on a hit reality show. When Pawn Stars debuted on the History Channel in 2009, no one could have predicted it would become one of the most popular reality series in television history. Viewers tuned in to watch rare artifacts, fascinating negotiations, and of course, the colorful personalities who worked at the world-famous gold and silver pawn shop in Las Vegas. Among them, Chumlee quickly became a fan favorite, known for his easygoing personality, sense of humor, and occasional mishaps. He provided much-needed comic relief alongside Rick Harrison and Corey Big Hoss Harrison. But while his on-screen persona sometimes made him seem clueless, Chumlee was far more savvy than most people realized. Over the years, Chumlee transformed his reality TV fame into serious financial success. At the height of Pawn Stars' popularity, he was reportedly earning around $25,000 per episode, considering the show has aired hundreds of episodes across multiple seasons. Those paychecks alone added up to a small fortune. But Chumlee didn't just rely on his TV salary, he branched out, using his fame to create multiple streams of income. One of his most lucrative ventures came in the form of merchandise. Chumlee recognized early on that fans loved his goofy charm, so he built a personal brand around it. From t-shirts and novelty items to personalized fan experiences, he made sure his name meant more than just a character on television. That entrepreneurial spirit paid off, especially as his fan base continued to grow. But Chumlee's business acumen didn't stop there. He invested in real estate, buying and selling properties in Las Vegas. He even opened his own candy shop, Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard near the pawn shop. His candy store became a tourist stop in its own right, showing that he could leverage his fame into profitable, standalone businesses outside of the show, of course. Chumlee's life hasn't been without controversy. In 2016, he faced serious legal troubles, including weapons and drug charges, which threatened to derail both his reputation and his finances. But after negotiating a plea deal, he managed to move past the scandal and rebuild his image. Instead of letting the headlines define him, he leaned back into his career, his businesses, and his fans, proving that resilience was one of his greatest assets. Today, Chumlee's net worth is estimated to be around $5 million. While that may pale in comparison to some Hollywood stars, it's an impressive figure for someone who began as the shop's quirky employee. What makes it even more remarkable is that Chumlee didn't inherit his fortune or stumble. Upon a one-time windfall, he built it steadily, combining TV success with smart investments, branding, and entrepreneurship. Despite his wealth, Chumlee has kept a relatively down-to-earth lifestyle. He's known to enjoy collecting sneakers, owning a collection worth thousands of dollars, and he has a love for luxury cars, with rides like a Rolls-Royce Phantom and a Maserati in his garage. Yet, unlike some celebrities, he hasn't completely abandoned the approachable, relatable vibe that made fans love him in the first place. In the end, Chumlee is living proof that reality TV fame can be more than just 15 minutes in the spotlight. Through strategy, business ventures, and resilience, he's turned his television persona into a multi-million-dollar empire. The next time you see him cracking a joke on Pawn Stars, remember, behind the laughter is a man who quietly built a fortune that most people only dream of.